Hey my friends, today's question is, I'm fucking overwhelmed. I can't keep up with the workload I've got. What should I do about it? It's a great question. It's one I certainly resonate with and still resonate with today. The thing is, no matter how big your trade business becomes, you're always going to have a lot that you're going to have to do as a business owner. For me, I didn't really have the awareness around this. I was just thrown in every direction for so many years. Over a decade of just having a lot of confusion, a lot of overwhelm, not really knowing what to do, and I never really had control of what was the right thing to do and when. And it wasn't until I learned how to start to say these things: no, delegate, automate, or increase your prices. These are the things that your options you have when you are overwhelmed. Now, one of the biggest things is we don't want to say no to people, especially if you've got work coming in. We don't really want to say no, do we? And I always wanted to make sure we could service our customers, we could provide a great value to them. But when we became that busy and that overwhelmed, our service level dropped and everyone wore the stress. The tradespeople wore the stress, the admin wore the stress, the ops manager wore the stress. Everyone wears the stress. When you're super busy, it feels like the world's crushing you. If you're resonating with that, chuck in the comments. Like I definitely felt like that, and I still feel like that today when I don't do these things. Now, it's really important that you learn how to say no to unideal customers or people that you can't service and know you can deliver a high value to. We want to make sure that you build an audience, your customer base around things that you know you're good at and things that you have planned out to do really well. Often I used to jump in and I would say, yeah, I'll give that a go. And I'd try and learn it. I'd try and figure it out. And so I'd do research and I'd try and learn all this stuff. But that took me away from my customer base that I had. I was taking on projects I didn't know how to do. And that caused a lot of issues because the customers that did count on me didn't have me there and our team. And so when we don't say no to those things, it becomes a huge distraction for us. Let me know if this is resonating with you. The distraction comes when you're trying to do things you don't know and not fully skilled in. And that's fine, but that's what we want to make sure we can say no to more often. But I get it, when we're desperate, we want to take on any job we possibly can. And when we don't like the feeling of not having work on the schedule, and so we chuck every job on the schedule we could possibly do. But one of the biggest lessons was learning how to say no and really defining who we are as a company and what service we provide and what we do and we don't do. Getting really clear on that is really important for you as a business owner to not take on too much. Second thing is to automate. If you can automate the process, no one has to do it. Automation is everywhere now. And there's great tools out there that can help you automate processes. We teach our Academy members all the time to automate processes like creating jobs into Simpro or creating tasks into your set list, automating email management, automating your phone call system. A lot of automation out there at the moment, which stops you needing to be the one to do it, and even your admin or your team doing it, if that's the team you have. And so for us, it was always about, can we automate first? How can we automate this process? Because all that does is it allows the team you have to do higher value tasks and creates more capacity for them. Robots aren't taking over. I hear that all the time. All it's doing is allowing the people to do higher skilled tasks, more responsibilities, and more capacity in each role. And it's a really great thing when you learn how to do that well. The next piece is to delegate. So delegate your responsibilities that you've taken on as a business owner. For me, that was something that I still need to check in with on myself all the time today. And that's what I was saying at the start of this. I still deal with this today. As a business owner and a passionate business owner that loves to grow and loves to help inspire other people to grow, we want to always be growing, but that creates more and more volume of work for me. And if I don't delegate responsibility to someone else, then I wear all of the weight of that, and it will pull me away from my family and me being at my best self and the big personal performance movers, which is sleep, exercise, nutrition, mindset, and relationships. And if I'm getting pulled away from those, I start suffering as a person. I'm not being the best dad I can be. I'm not being the best husband I can be. I'm not being the best leader I can be for the team. I'm not being the best coach I can be for the academy members. I'm not being the best director I can be for response. Like, those are the things that I need to protect, and it comes with looking after those personal performance movers. And if the growing of the business, the expanding of the business is pushing into those things that matter most to me, it's going to have a downstream effect on everyone. No one likes a grumpy boss. No grumpy pants here, all right? So we want to make sure that we delegate those responsibilities, empower your team to take those over. When you empower your team to do those, they feel more empowered, they feel more connected to you, your company, and they want to help more. You talk about how do we get our team to care more? Give them more responsibility. Make it clear and hand those responsibilities over, and it helps you grow as a team. You don't have to do it all as a business owner. And the final thing is, if you can't delegate, automate, or say no, increase your price. It's simple as that. Like, if you're in that high of a demand that you can't keep up, you need to increase your price. You're probably undercharging for what you do. If you're the only one that can do what you can do, there's a supply and demand issue. You need to cap it off your time as a business owner. Don't let it keep pushing out, because it's just going to push into your soul. Don't let it push into your soul. Make sure you increase your price if you're at capacity to control capacity. And they are the 4 things that you can do if you're overwhelmed. The other thing is, if you need help with any of these, always happy to help. Reach out, jump on to talk to a coach. You put the link in this post. Just reach out to a coach and let's have a chat about you, your business, what you're going through at the moment. And I'd love to be able to support you in growing your business and creating operational time freedom for you to live your best life. So click that link. Talk to you guys soon. Real soon, all right? You'll see me again. I'm not going anywhere.